Hopefully you won't get sick either. With my luck, who knows? With my luck, who knows? More like, who knows? Point to nose. That's funny. So an idiot. Go away, idiot. Wait, I want to learn more about your flawed character. So what's up with the mask, dumb fuck? It's for the winter solstice, protects us from the goddess trickery. And the way things have been going, we need all the protection we can get. There's a grocery store over there. You can buy the condoms readily available there. You really think a mask is going to help? It's not just that. Wearing masks let us the chance to pretend we are different people. People who can afford to live in this area. People who can celebrate the solstice through the giving of gifts. You could just break into any house. It's fine. It's fine. You just need the skills, bro. I mean, brah. Right. Let's talk about you. Well, what brings you to this neighborhood? Dumb fuck? Oh, Leon, I wanted to get some fresh air, and the West End isn't exactly the safest place for a woman and her child. Gaston seemed like a safer option. That makes sense. Can you ask you something else? What? That's not even a sentence. Can you ask you something else? What? Why is it so important that you get a toy for Leona? Maybe you don't think she deserves it, but I just want Leona to have something that's close to normal childhood. Toys are a big part of that. Yes. For the first time, she actually makes sense. Congratulations. I really wish I could help. People love saying stuff like, people love saying stuff nice like that. Doing something, though, very rare. I'm going to do something. Please don't say that unless you mean it. My baby girl's had her heart broken so many times. I'll try not to. Let's talk about you some... No, let's change the subject. That's not changing the subject. You know, can I take a picture of you and your daughter? Ah, okay, that's okay. I thought he would just ask taking a picture of her daughter, which would be extremely creepy. A picture? How much are you going to pay us? Wow. Nothing. It's just for a class assignment. I'm not about to let my daughter be exploited. Exploited? You cannot exploit something if it's free. I'm going to need some kind of offering to make it worth my, her while. Don't really have anything. You know what I want? A nice toy for my little girl. The fancier, the better. You get that? You'll get your picture. But hurry up. The last boss back to Granville. To Granville's in a couple of hours, and Leona hates to walk. Wait, didn't you say you lived on West End? Fuck. No, wait, we have to stop at Granville because, look, I don't have to answer you. Wait, are you a furcon artist? Shut up, shut up! Winter solstice is one of our biggest days of the year, and I'm not going to have some art school brat ruin that for us. How are you going to stop me? Alright, what do you want? A fucking picture? Fine, take your fucking picture. You shouldn't swear in front of your kid. Do you want the picture or not, shithead? She's such a good mother. Take the picture. She's quite the character. Why is it showing that? There. Now, if you wind up selling that, I expect a three-way split. A three-way split. I take a part, she takes a part. Who's taking the third? Huh? 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 The child doesn't get money. A little late for negotiations, isn't it? Pfft, cheapskate. So, are we done here or what? No, let's talk some more. And tell me about yourself. Yeah, see ya. Poochie's Reads. Looks like they've got all sorts of knickknacks besides books too. This is the store for Asla. That's a lot of booze. Somehow I doubt they've got a student discount on beer though. Beer is the cheapest booze you can buy anyway, so what the freak? Furniture. The Wood Palace. Yes, the Wood Palace. Only for guys. Andrina.
Hey.
Hey, what do you want? Dope threads. What? Dope threads. You said that already. What I'm saying is that I think your clothes are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, shit. I'm going to have to get a whole new wardrobe. No, I mean it. I think it's really neat. Man, just stop. Seriously, it's embarrassing. I wish I could, but those boots are super groovy. Wait, are you messing with me? You tell me, leave. This game becomes vicious sometimes. I like it. Yes, I'm messing with you. Okay, is Andrina a girl or a guy? The voice I hear sounds like a guy. It kind of ruins it when you just go out and say it. So what do you need? I was hoping to ask you some questions.
Eh.
Uh-huh. About the clock over there. That shitty steam thing? What about it? Hand's missing. Any idea who did it? Look at it. The entire hand of my body is missing. How am I supposed to know that? I'm not some old biddy staring out a window and trying to keep track of the neighborhood. I drink and smoke and screw. At least they have their priorities set, so that's okay. Sounds pretty tight. Sounds pretty tight. Dude, stop. You're really embarrassing yourself. If you can't handle my vibes, just say so. Not for the reason you think I can't, you fucking dog. Oh no, the insults. Dog. No. Are you a wee nerd? I seem to have got something in my eye. I will be right back. Run away. Yeah, cool. Are you done with asking weird questions now? No. No, I want to know more about the clock. Okay, it's not gonna go anywhere. Something else. Uh-huh. What are you up to? Whatever we want. What's it to you? Doesn't really seem like your kind of neighborhood, which probably means you're here for a reason. We're here exactly because it isn't our neighborhood. The bougie shitheads who live here hate dealing with anyone who isn't one of them, especially when they look like us. And since we've got to hang out somewhere, why not kill two geezers in one brick? You shouldn't throw things at geezers. Actually, you should. A brick? Well, no stone's going to be big enough to take out two geezers. Talk a bit more about you. Strangers on the street. What are your names? Mine's Adriana. The one on in the hat goes by Ajax, and the other's Apollo. Triple A names you meet in the front of the phone book or something? Jesus. Phone books go by our last name, dog. But yeah, we chose them together. And what are your real names? As far as I'm concerned, they don't exist. You're embarrassed? No. I'm not the one who picked it. What else do you want to know? Shouldn't you be in school, getting education? Man, you really are a busybody, aren't you? Why wouldn't you... why would we want to waste our time in that propaganda factory when we could be out here messing shit up? What do you mean messing shit up?
Alright.
Hanging out where they don't want us, making fun of losers like you, breaking shit, whatever we want. Sounds kind of meaningless. Beats whatever you're up to. least I'm trying to make things instead of just trying to tear shit down.
Okay.
Making shit and tearing shit down are two sides of the same coin, man. Only one's way more fun.
Huh?
What do you guys do for fun? Each other. I kind of expected it would go in that direction, but not like this. Room for one more. Pff, not when you say it like that. How come your friends won't talk to me? Because they're my friends, not yours. Next question. Actually, can we talk about something else for a sec? Maybe? How do you three know each other? Juvie? Juvie? Apollo was in for buying drugs off a cop. Ajax was in for selling drugs to a cop. One buys the drugs from a cop, the other one sells the drugs to a cop. This sounds like a scheme. I got busted for mouthing off to a cop. After we met, we realized we could just do all that shit to each other and leave the cops out of the equation. That is true. How's that working out for you? I'm here, Aaron I. Good point.
Yo.
You mouth off to each other? There's not that much else to do around here. Okay. Cool, I'm going to mouth off to someone else.
Sup?
Can I take a picture of you guys? Ah, I knew it. You were a creep. Called it the second you walked in with that hophead. Hophead? Larry's not a hophead. Oh, come off it, piss boy. Your pal's keeping eyeing that back alley like he's expecting it to do magic. Exact same way you're being eyeing us. Your pal keeps eyeing that back alley like he's expecting it to do magic. What? I'm not a piss boy. I'm an artist. That's only because I want to use you to make art. And art is magic. Ugh. You're an artist. I liked you better when you were a creep. Alright. Answer me with this, artist. You ever get paid for your shit? This is the usual dumb shit. Artist's face. Like, you're not gonna make money being an artist. Completely oblivious to the fact that anything that has a design, a logo, a drawing, a photograph, something that doesn't look like a block of concrete, all goes back to artists. How dumb are people actually? No, I'm studying it. So what? Just pay someone to teach you how to use a camera? What are you, too dumb to read a fucking manual? Nope, too lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you're honest. Tell you what, you hook us with some smokes, we'll take whatever creep photo you want. Deal? I'm supposed to get smokes. You're a big boy. Figure it out. Anything else? I know where I get those. Let me head to the left side. There you are. Give me your smokes.
Mm-hmm.
Can I have some of these smokes, man? Smokes? I do know. How... Smokes? I do know. How old are you, kid? Old enough to tell when someone's shirking work? Shirking work, okay. You got a pack of cigarettes. Wow, that's actually generous. You really got an attitude, don't you, kid? Alright, here you go. But you didn't get them from me, alright? Flavor country, here I come. There's no flavor in cigarettes, only death and agony. Wow, imagine someone giving you an entire pack of smokes, just like that, because they like you. in the times where a pack of smokes costs you like the same as an surgery, something like that.
Hey.
About that picture. Told you already, those are some smokes and we'll take you that your dumb picture. Got it? I got you some cigarettes. Sweet. Hey guys, camera creep got us some smokes. Picture time. You really are a dog, aren't you? Take a
Alright.
picture. Well, honestly, I like those guys. So, I'm going to take a picture of them. There you go. Show them exactly where you save my pictures, because this is so important. There. Don't do any weird fucked up shit with that picture, alright? That wasn't part of the deal. Fucking called it. I knew you were a creep right from the start. Get lost, nerd. Oh no, now I'm a nerd. Joking, it's just for class. Whatever. We're done here, or what? Yep. Oops. Pricey. You could buy an apartment for less than what this place would charge you for to furnish it. Understandable. That's why we have IKEA. Got thrown out last time I tried to take pictures in here. Yes, they really don't want anyone taking pictures of their clientele. Wonder why. Who knows, who knows? I'm disappointed. There is no window cat so far. I wonder what it would be like to stay at a hotel. Bet the bed sheets smell nice. Not always. Depends on the hotel. Is this guy snowed in, or is that his outfit? No, he's covered in snow. Okay. Are you alive in there? From my perspective, I seem to be. But that doesn't necessarily make it so. Ah, there's my bot. My stream today is complete. Ah. Now I feel fulfilled. Thank you. About a day keeps the rest away. Do. Chat message. Where are you? But. Submit. Block. Close. Thank you for coming to my stream. Enjoy your blog and your band. Tell the other bots to stop coming to my channel. Thank you. Unbelievable. You look cold. Are you cold? Ah, yes. That's what, well, that's just necessary sacrifice. That's just a necessary sacrifice I'm willing to make while testing out this little theory of mine. What's the theory? I'm trying to determine if it's possible for one to establish a non-transactional relationship with geezers. Non-transactional relationship with geezers. Non-transactional? Well, you see, every day for the past few years I've been coming out here to feed the local geezers. I felt like we had established a rapport, a trust. But the other day I forgot to bring my trusty seat back, and they looked at me like a common stranger. It's then that I realized that maybe I've just been a middleman to them all along, a bag bearer who is getting sent to a volcano to take care and burn the bag. Maybe they think you and the bag are the one and the same. Without it, maybe they didn't recognize you. An interesting hypothesis, and one not too far from my own. That's why I've hidden the bag, you see, and I'm staying as still as I physically can possible English words. And why exactly are you staying still? Well, I've seen plenty of geezers establish bonds with inanimate objects when there's nothing for them to gain. Statues, bike racks, fire hydrants. So I'm trying to discover if it's possible to develop a similar bond. That's like that. Like what? These nuts. What are you hoping to get out of that exactly? I certainly don't expect to be writing any important papers on it, but if that's what you're asking, it's interesting enough on its own to think, enough on its own right to think about geezers and their perception of the world, don't you think? Sitting here motionless, observant is a pleasant enough deviation from my normal routine. Normal routine as a job? Happily retired, thank you very much. And I would wager you, since we are on the topic, don't even have a job to retire from. Let me guess, you're a student? Yep. And you're here for an assignment, I'm guessing. Either photography or, some sort of creative writing. Yeah, a photography major. That day is rocker. I thought a few buildings down from yours. You see. The Chancy Billingsley Department of Physics. I'm guessing Chancy was an odd one himself, but he was long before even my time. I digress, though. Is there anything you need? That's not what is written there, but I don't care. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. Alright then, what can I do for you? That's all, goodbye. Any idea what happened to that clock? Oh yes, it's missing its hand, isn't it? Any idea who did it? I'm afraid if I tell you might undo... I'm afraid if I tell you, it might undo the work I've put in here today. All I can say is that it's less a matter of who and more a matter of what. Perfect. I'm going to choose this. Was it stolen by a stronger, much bigger clock? The man covered in snow suspects the geese. If it was, I'm very sorry to say that I must have missed out on the spectacle. If anything, I think the geezers have been a little restless lately. It's time to drink something. I think it might be because I haven't been feeding them today. Might have got desperate and snagged a hand instead. Thanks, I'll try to keep you out of it. Anything else I can help you with? Yeah, actually there was one thing. I would like to know a bit more about you, stranger. Oh, well, then ask away. Any luck with the geezers yet? Not yet, but that might be due to the cold. I think it might be that they can see my breath. Throws off the statue motif I'm aiming for. Try holding your breath? At my age? Shepherd, no. I would drop dead within a minute. Ha! Did you know Thaddeus Rock? Sounds like a porn star. Oh, I only met him briefly at the naming ceremony. Struck me as a terrible worried person. Obsessed with legacy, something of a fool's game, if you ask me. Speaking of which, what do you think of his statue? It's an abomination. Placing it in front of an art school is an affront to everything the building stands for. Stand for? What does the building stand for besides keeping out wind and rain? Art. It's not my field, but shouldn't great art stand for itself? I'm not looking to make great art. I'm looking to make money. No. Fascinating. You know what fascinates me? You. Let's talk more about that. Why is worrying about legacy a fool's game? Because you have no real choice in the matter and no way of knowing whether you have succeeded. I just want to be remembered after I'm gone.
Hmm?
But isn't that just extending the half-life of your obsolescence? All names are forgotten eventually. How many names do you know from before the creation of the wall? It all feels more like a contest to see whose death has the biggest echo. Well, my name's Howard. I'll see you around. Thank you for tuning in. I think I get what you're saying. Listen, can I ask you something else? What do you think your legacy will be? I'd like to think it would have been through my work. Maybe some students I inspired, a theorem I helped to solve. But that's vanity. The universe is so vast and interconnected that my greatest impact more likely will be something far more inconsequential. Throwing a stone into the ocean as a child, perhaps. How would throwing a stone be your legacy?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose I haven't moved that stone. It stays on the shore for generations. One day, a genius in deep thought trips on it right as they are about to have a breakthrough solution to a problem that affects us all. They're never able to reach it again, and subsequently the problem remains a problem, all due that stone. This is so negative. What an asshole. The stone, I mean. Or maybe it's the reverse. Maybe the stone was poised to interrupt the stroll of some would-be fascist tyrant who now, free to stroll the beach without interruption, will have the extended calm and clarity of mind to begin questioning his ideology, sparing us all from a grim future. The consequences of a small action cannot be underestimated. I don't know what the writers of this game were smoking, and I don't want it, but if I can have it in tea form, I would drink it. Actually, I don't, because I'm basically thinking like that, so it doesn't matter anymore. I like that theory. As do I. It takes the stress of overthinking one's action and allows you just be. Just be. Leave. Just be. Do you still have some of that? Do you still have some of that birdseed? Sounds so wrong. I do, but it's sealed tight, so as not to interfere with my little geezer gambit. If you weren't intent on feeding them today, why did you even bring it? Well, you see... Oh, that's a good question. Force of habit, perhaps. I don't suppose you need some birdseed? Sure, I'll take some off your hands. Perfect. Splendid. Just make sure the geezers don't see you doing it, alright? What? So the geezers are creeps and watching me through the window? I'll be subtle, thanks. What is this street even? The shepherd. The shepherd is cut in half, flames coming out of his body, and there's an arm coming out of the flames from his body. Shouldn't you be worried? If I was God, I think I would try to look less creepy. Well, thank you. See, he agrees. Believe in yourself. There's a fire in your body and some creepy hand that comes out of it. There's Larry. The goddess. The goddess is a bunny. I think. She's weird. Huh? Pretty sure Freya's got a statue of her in her dorm. Cafe. Nice. I'm a messy king too. Wink wink nudge nudge. Baka. It is Baka. Hello there, young man. I see you're not wearing a mask. It's winter solstice today, don't you know? It's hard to take pictures with a mask on, old man. Picture? On this holy night? What of exactly? Naked people. Grandfather's team. Is there some sort of symbolism you're trying to achieve? Pictures of time on the darkest night of the year? Oh yeah, that. So you've come to warm yourself by the fire? It's kind of nice, actually. This is the flame of the shepherd, my boy. It came out of my body with this strange arm here. I don't know what to do with it, but I keep it because I can use this as a back scratcher. It's really nice. The start and the end of all things. We are made by fire, and we die by flame. Die in the flame. Which is not a pleasant idea when you think about it. Like, usually you get a female pregnant and they make babies born. Instead, babies just plop out from fire, fall down from the sky. With parachutes, of course. And then when we are old, we just take them and throw them back into fire and be like, yeah, well done. Nice life. Good job. Anyway. This warmth is what sustains us. The love of the shepherd. Right. Say nothing and warm your hands by the fire. You see, many seek out the comfort of the shepherd without wanting to devote themselves to him. They think it's a comfort given to them, but no! It has to be earned. You must pray. You must give in your mind, your soul, so the shepherd can nom on it. And how exactly? Like I said, by devotion, by living a virtuous life, following the tenets of the scripture, and by singing his praises. Ah, shucks, my doctor says I'm not supposed to have tenets. Don't get cute with me, boy. What? Are you flirting with me now? Prayer, of course, is a fine start, but the true core of devotion lies in keeping the shepherd and his teaching in your mind and heart at all times. No offense, man, but I don't think the shepherd would be too pleased with what's on my mind. You know, actually, since I've got your attention, any idea what happened to the clock? I've been busy tending to the fire and the lost souls that gather around it. What of the clock? It's missing a hand. Did you see anyone fiddling around with them? Throws hand into fire. I don't know. That was my hand. Fuck, my back scratcher. Winter solstice is a very scary night and sacred night, boy. I take this duty seriously. I can keep an eye on it. English! I can keep an eye on it. If you think whoever did it will be... I can keep an eye on it. If you think whoever did it will be back. We can't have vandalism in the neighborhood. Sure, thanks. Mind if we keep this conversation going? Oh, God, I'm really enjoying myself. If you couldn't tell, yeah, praise the burning firewood of the shepherd. Wait. So this whole shepherd thing. Yes. Winter solstice? That's right. Night coming. The dark eve, the winter solstice, the coldest and darkest day of the year. A night of victory for the shepherd and defeat for all the unholy. The flames triumph over the night as the city is burning down gloriously and with love. Triumph over the what now? Well, as the scripture teaches us, the dark goddess of the night came 3 times. 3 times? To steal from the shepherd. Ah, okay. Did she succeed? First, she came for his staff. Dude, this is getting pretty sexual. Hoping to break and disparage all order and justice. The shepherd fended her off and sent her back into the darkness. Then what? Then she came for his flame to rob his followers of his warmth and care. Again, the shepherd fought her off into the night. What about the third time? There's always a third time, right? The third time she came for both as well as his light. Isn't firelight producing light? But then the shepherd fought her off. Once more, she realized that light, warmth, and order are all concordantly opposed to the night. That is a lie. There is a moon, which also has reflective sunlight on it. There was no way for her to beat him. Also werewolf. Let's go, shepherd. Kick her ass. Yeah, bro. Instead, she now comes for his followers during the darkest night of the year, when her malice and jealousy culminates. The dark goddess creeps into the shadows to spread lies and doubt, hoping to turn us against the shepherd. And the shepherd just lets it happen. The shepherd believes in you and me. What is our faith and our devotion worth if it never was tested? If virtue was easy, it wouldn't be virtue. And water is wet, bro. I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like a kind and loving God would let his worshippers deal with that kind of shit. Spare the rod, spoil the child. What is he even talking about? Well, I had plenty of rod and I'm still fucked up. Wow, that's pretty gay. Language. Fine, let's talk about something else. Fuck off. What's up with all the masks again? Well, when the night goddess comes crawling through the shadows, she spreads rumors and lies about each and all of us. She listens and knows us all by name and face. How? Every time a poor sinner complains, you see, she's there to listen and worsen his hurt. She knows what ails us because we are so vocal about it. Goddamn fucking shit. That's why it's a virtue to carry your burdens with grace and silence. Ah. Well, welcome to Religious Therapist. So, any problems? I mean, you came to me. I guess you have problems you want to talk about. Yeah, really? No. Think of your virtue. Suffer in silence. Don't tell me. But how's your prayers? What? Exactly this. Bottle it all up. Solid advice, Father. Yes, solid advice. So we stay quiet so she doesn't know our names, and the masks are for our faces? We wear them to trick and confuse the goddess. This way she doesn't know who is who, and her lies fall flat. Well, that's too bad. I expected like she sees the masks and then she decides, okay, this guy, this person, yeah, okay, I've seen their face a lot. I'll be back and then I'm gonna fuck him up. We could all just wear masks of Mark Zuckerberg, for example, but sadly it seems not to work this way. So how come you aren't wearing a mask? I'm a man of the shepherd, through and through, and I just changed my dialect. By being here, tending to his fire, I'm already more than safe from the corruption of the goddess, and from temptation. So you think, wink? Jesus, you can fucking flirt with everybody. Oh no, sorry, I have to, I wanna know. So you think, wink? Wow, that's the lamest reaction I've ever seen. So let's talk more about shepherd's pie. Yeah, masks. How? Uh-huh. Yes, it's a furry game. So how come you aren't wearing a mask? Blah blah blah. Sure, but aren't the masks kind of fun? Fun doesn't factor into virtue. Figured. Listen, I had another question about the shepherd. Not actually, really. Actually, there's enough about shepherd for now. Goodbye. I am safe. I'm a man of religion. Yeah, about that. Yeah. Right. You guys know anything about the clock over there? Check up, fellas. I know you taught a hand from the old grandfather's team. What's this you're sitting around on there? Would you look at that? Steam clock hand. I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Now don't let it happen again, alright? Got my eyes on you. Well, I also could give them some food. Hey, fellows, have some bird seed on the house. Enjoy the shitting. The geese swarmed a handful of bird seeds, picking away at it. You served your purpose. Now they only feel the need for seed. Wow, they feel only the need for seed. Eat up, losers. Alright, bye. Right. La 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 la. La 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 la. Doobie doobie doop boop boop. Investigate the clock. You peer up at the four faces of the monumental timepiece, studying it carefully. Examine the area around the clock. You shuffle around the steam clock for a moment, but you fail to discern anything of value. The theft was recent. The fact it hasn't caused more commotion yet proves that much, but evidently long enough ago for any tracks of the snow to be stomped down. What the fuck am even saying? Here, I got your handbag. Repair the clock. Once the hand has clicked into place, it pauses briefly before once more picking up the pace and ensuring the passage of time continues unfettered. Good job, bitch. Thank you for my new hand. Good to have you back, Papa. Why would I call clock my father?
Hey, yeah.
Rightium. There it is, all fixed up, all ready to tell the time. We did it, man. What a weird thing to spend an evening on. You did shit, bro. All that matters is that it's done. I hear you. Go on, take a picture already. Not yet. I'm savoring the moment. Uh-huh. Sure. Go right ahead. I savor the moment. Done? No, give me a moment. Keep savoring it. How about now? Nope. Keep savoring it even more. Dot dot dot. Savor it even further. Are you done yet? Shh, 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 shh. Savoring. Continue savoring. Dot dot dot. Savor the very last of it. Howard? Yeah, okay, I'm done. Take a picture of the grandfather's theme. Why do I care? Like, why would I care? Do you want tits in your photo or do you want a face and tits in a photo? Or just watch where it saves. I mean, why not? Well, what do you think? Was it worth it? No, probably not. Of course, man. It's going to be great. It better be. We worked too hard on it not to be. You sure you got a good one? Perfect. We'll see once it develop it, you nerd. Now I have to use that. We'll see it once it develop it, you nerd.
Hey,
You're a nerd, but I'm a wiener. So, did you take all the shots you wanted? Are we done here? Yeah, looks like that was the last one.
Oh, man.
Oh shit, really? I guess we are done then. Larry, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. That whole ordeal with the hand. What did you make of it? Uh, 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 no, Larry, there's something else. Yeah, what's up? Oh no. What do we do once this is all over, man?
Yeah.
Step 1, find an apartment. Step 2, we move in. The next steps are a fucking dance, my dude. What if step 2 ends not happening? And if they aren't? What if they aren't? I'm being serious, man. So am I, man. Why worry? Why not just live the present? Because we made those plans together, man. Man. What are you getting at, man? What if we don't end up living together? Oh. Oh. Man, dude, bro. Yeah. Sweeping the cheeses. Yeah, what a motherfucker, yeah. I'm not saying we shouldn't. Let's just consider all our options. Right. Yeah. That's cool. That's fine, Howie. Always good to have more options, I think. Depression. Yes. You sure that's cool? Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Whatever happens, I'll be around for you. And you'll be around for me, right? Not cautiously. Course, bear. Then let's not worry about what will and what won't happen, alright? Nothing's going to break us apart, okay? Except if you end up dead. Howie and Larry forever. It's like the Batman movie, but most likely better. That's it. That's right. Feel any better? I keep having to tap back into verify these dialogues are real. Not always. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Good. We'll be fine. Now we can get off the street. I swear it's getting colder and dark by the minute. Alright, come on then. I was flirting with a priest. What? René Wilson, 33 August 23rd. You. Enjoy it while it lasts, René. The calm before the storm. He deserves a gentle touch. I owe him that at least. What are we talking about? Okay, but how do you break it to him? Where do you start? With him first, we got it. I'll check in with him. I'll check in with him first. Figure out where he's at. You already know where he's at, René. Who's you? Is you me? It sounds like a breakup. You already know where he's at, René. He loves you and will do anything to avoid throwing in the towel. You can't accept him to make this easy for you. You're just going to have to tell him why. Our values are too different. I don't know. Maybe it is an internal dialogue. That was always an issue, just easier to avoid. One of those personality quirks that only becomes an issue in the presence of people who don't know where the landmines are buried. But it's beyond that now. Maybe I could change? Stop it with that, René. René? Really? You've been downplaying your ambitions since your first date. He didn't even ask that of you. You just knew it was the only way this relationship would work. It was easier when the work didn't matter. Maybe, but now it does. Breathe deeply. And where this is leading, we're gonna see next time.